Assalamu alaikum Africa. Welcome to Bite-Sized Democracy, a weekly show focusing on issues around democracy on the African continent. Our show gives you snapshots of what's happening on the continent in fun, informative, bite-sized segments. Please do join us in conversation. Our hashtag is #BSDemocracy. Do subscribe to our YouTube channel, the African Democratic Institute. On the show today is Godfrey Marange, an entrepreneur in education. Welcome to the show, Godfrey.
Thank you very much.
Your company is called Mustard Seed. What is Mustard Seed?
Well, Mustard Seed is a cloud-based education performance management system that is used by schools to collect, store, interpret, and communicate many of its activities. What this means is that schools can use it as a management system to automate the administration. That is to manage students and teacher records, as well as provide access to parents so that they can see their children's information and communicate with the schools from anywhere they are as long as they have internet. It also has a dashboard analytical tool that government education officials, NGOs and corporates can use to see how the schools are performing as well as monitor and measure the impact of their investments.
So basically, Mustard Seed is a one-stop shop for everything education for parents, students, and corporates. What inspired you to start this company? Why did you decide to focus on education?
Well, as an IT professional, I always thought technology would have a big impact on education, and that we also believe that public school education is pretty much the backbone of the African economy. However, we discovered that there was a huge gap and a need for an application that would help improve the administration inefficiencies within schools and help automate the way they run. Also, to be able to provide a data-driven solution that can help education policymakers. Like you said, one platform with one standard of information across the board. It's this data that we think will attract more investments into education, and then this will empower the mustard seeds themselves, which are the students that go through the education system, and they can grow and become trees that the communities can feed from and benefit from. So this is the proverbial inspiration behind Mustard Seed.
Oh wow. Okay, obviously you've done more research into this. What is the real state of education in Africa?
I think there has been great strides in providing access to education, increasing literacy and funding. However, it seems African governments are struggling with moving from basic education to quality education. I think it's Nelson Mandela once said that education is a great engine for personal development, where you can see the daughter of a peasant becoming a doctor, the son of a farm worker becoming a president. So quality education is the opportunity that people from underprivileged communities can be exposed to become anything they want, from specialists to innovators to new leaders. So it's this that I think is a big challenge for Africa at the moment with the education system. What this means is that we now see a lot of private schools coming up, which means that quality education is only for the privileged, and yet it should be a standard across the board.
So what are the benefits of your program to the African education system?
Well, as Mustard Seed, we know that Africa has a rich, vast base of natural resources, but its biggest resources is people. Mustard Seed is built to unlock the potential and create value of Africa's human capital. A future where Mustard Seed is the standard school operating system across Africa means that we'll have schools that are more efficiently managed, more productive, and governments can be empowered with a tool that provides them with real-time data to analyze the way schools perform. Education administrators can also use this tool to dynamically analyze the way schools are performing. What this means is, instead of just analyzing the traditional performance indicators, our tool can provide them a way where they can pick up all the data that is passing through the system and dynamically create new data sets or new ways of identifying abstract performance within students, so that we can go beyond just traditionally knowing how a child is performing academically, but all the other elements that happen within schools. So Mustard Seed, I think, implemented properly across Africa, will be a catalyst to African development, where we now move from basic education to quality education.
So as an entrepreneur, obviously working in the African space, What does democracy in Africa mean to you?
Well, democracy for us as entrepreneurs means limitless opportunities. It means we have the freedom to shape our own future without the chains of confinement, segregation, or oppression. This is also vital for Africa, as it means we can now innovate for our own unique challenges. At the end of the day, what we have is solutions for Africa by Africans.
You know, it's very interesting to see young Africans see a gap and come up with innovative solutions to fill up that gap. African solutions for Africans. You know, congratulations and well done. And please do come back and keep us updated as to what's happening with the program. And we are rooting for you here at the African Democratic Institute. You know, thank you so much for joining us. Please do join us again next week for another exciting show. And to all our Muslim viewers, happy Eid.